need to be thinking about what is ambition commensurate what the scientists are telling us for a change. And this is something we haven't done. And COVID teaches that. Look at the mess we've made in the UK by not listening to the scientists, the mess we made in the US by not listening to the scientists and doing what they told us up front. It is an utter, unmitigated disaster. And that is exactly what climate change is shaping up to be.
So I think setting a 2050 target for a company is a really easy thing for a chief executive to do when that CEO knows that he is going to be long gone before the company, before it's clear whether or not the company has met that target. He's burdening not his successors. The successors problem is being created by companies. If they're not clearly really well costed out and planned, and the evidence for that provided to investors so that we can treat it seriously because we're able to credibility assess those targets. And that for us really is key, is around having nearer term targets which are demonstrably aligned to, say, a net zero 2050 outcome for a company, with clear, well-costed, well-explained, well-evidenced plans as to how you get there, and why you get there, and why you've set that target as opposed to any other.
The big change over the last few years has been the inclusion of the broader footprint of companies, what are called Scope 3 emissions, or the broader impact of Shell. So when you do use your car and you fill it with Shell petrol, the emissions from the car are our Scope 3 emissions and included within our footprint. So I think the biggest challenge has been finding a way of articulating Scope 3 emissions in a way that's sensible for people like Nick in the investment community. And we've done that with what we call our net carbon footprint.